Hey guys, this is part 2 of my interview with JJ French from Twisted Sister. And he is definitely an audiophile. And we're going to do a system tour right now. But as I said, this is part 2 of the interview. So if you missed part 1, there's a link in the description below this one. But anyway, the other thing I want to point out is stick around to the end of this interview because the last 3 minutes or so are pretty funny. We kind of went off script and went in a different place. Anyway, I had the best time doing this interview, actually both parts. So anyway, let's see what's in this system of JJ's.
So this speaker here is the Franco Serblin Accordo Goldberg. Franco Serblin was the main guy behind Sonus Faber.
Right.
So this is very Italian, very aesthetically beautiful.
Yeah.
He passed away, but he designed these speakers. This is the last of his designs.
Oh, wow.
He has a floor standing model and a bookshelf model. And Ken Kessler and I are good friends, and Ken had done a review, and he said to me, John, for small rooms, they're just amazing. So I just bought them sight unseen. So I have a pair of Franco Serblins, which I use. I switch back and forth between that and the PS Audio Aspen FR5, which is this, which is a remarkable bookshelf. I happen to be into bookshelves because my room isn't big.
Yeah.
I've played ELACs, $300 ELAC speakers that are amazing. And that my system makes them sound great because great electronics in front of a good built speaker, and Andrew Jones designed, for example, because that's the ELAC stuff that I had. It's like turning goldfish into jaws. I mean, you can actually, you can actually take advantage and make them sound the best they can be. You don't realize how good your speakers can do it if they're a quality speaker.
Right.
You feed them something better. You can't go in reverse. You can't really put a Sansui receiver on top of Wilson XVSs. I mean, that's not going to work.
Right.
But you can do it in reverse with the right speaker. And these are examples of speakers that take advantage of my premium electronics. As we move over, we see here this is an HW 40th anniversary VPI. I've been a VPI user since 1989, 88, around there. I had the original HW19.
And this is direct drive?
This is the direct drive machine, yeah.
And you've had his belt drives?
Well, I started with the HW19, which is belt, and then of course he switched to rim drive with his Scoutmaster. I had the Scoutmaster, the Super Scoutmaster. I had like the 4 or 5 iterations, and then they developed the direct drive, and so I got the HW19, and they're great. If you have a direct drive table, you get addicted to direct drive.
I know.
There's a certain thing about direct drive. There's a tapeness to it. It's hard to say. And I've listened to many great tables with belts. They're fine. It's just different, and it's a nuanced thing, so you have to be in this business to understand it or listen to it. And I've had, 30 turntables in my life, so I know the difference. Also, it depends on the arm and the cartridge and all these other things, but there's a theory behind belt and a theory behind direct, and if the direct is done well. And the knock against the direct years ago was the motor noise worked its way through the stylus. Well, that doesn't exist anymore. So VPI's even gone beyond this. Their new reference direct, which kind of looks like a moon landing. Is even a little bit more developed, and there's less stuff that could possibly transfer any energy whatsoever, and I haven't switched to that, although Matt Weisfeld keeps saying, JJ, you gotta come down, man, and bring an
table.
I'll put this new one on. And I can switch arms, and right now, this is a 12-inch Fat Boy arm.
It's a wand, right?
This is the 12-inch Fat Boy, and I can't put different arms on here. Would I love to have different arms? Yes, I would. Because I have a whole slew of cartridges. Right now, this just got put in by Mike Trey, as a matter of fact.
Right.
So Mike Trey just came over and he put the AT Art 20 cartridge, which is a great cartridge, and it replaced my Audifon A95. And
so that's what's here?
Yeah, right now this is the Art 20 is on here. But, I have an A95, which is an amazing cartridge, the Audifon.
You got to get it with wands that you could change.
Yeah, well, you can't do it with this. But if I had the new VPI, I could put 2 arms or 3 arms.
That's a reason to do it.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding, because I live with changing cartridges all the time. And it's the greatest thing.
Do you change because you can just unscrew the cartridge?
Yeah.
So what turntable are you using?
A Technics 1200G.
Oh, well, they're great tables.
It's a great table. I mean, I owned an SME 20 before, an SME 15 before.
Yeah, but you have a direct drive now, don't you?
And now I'm stuck on. I'll never have a belt ever again.
Because they're great.
They're fantastic.
And I thought about getting the Technics, the 1000.
You should. Michael loves that.
Yeah,
tape.
I love them. So, that may happen. But again, these are toys, just depending on whatever. It depends on a lot of different things. Hopefully I won't get divorced, though. I'll be able to maintain my system.
Yeah.
The phono stage I'm using right now is past XP17, is the phono stage. And that phono stage replaced...
And that's the power supply?
That's the power supply here. Yeah. That phono stage has been here for about 5 years.
Wow. So that's a long time for you.
And I really like it. Yeah, I really, really like it.
Okay.
There's no reason to change it, but of course there's a reason to change it. It's called boredom.
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust. Like I'll go, and by the way, not that there are not companies who'd be willing to send me stuff. Right. I could get a vac. I could try a lot of different things. I haven't had the desire to do it. Also, let me just say, this rack is so heavy. I can't move it. So for me to change anything on this rack, I have to call people to come up to my apartment and move it. And therefore, you want to know how I get prevented from changing?
That's it.
This.
Yeah.
I can't move anything. If I had a big enough room I could get behind it, life would be a disaster. I'd be changing gears. I'd be changing stuff every month, but I can't, and I don't want to deal with it. This is the Luxman D7X. SACD player, which also plays MQA. It's a great player. And the D to A converter in this unit happens to be fantastic. It's a great sounding machine. I love this, and it's a keeper, and I don't think I'm going to be changing CD players for the rest of my life. I said, I don't think I'm going to be. I said, I don't think. I didn't say I'm not going to. I said, I don't think I'm going
Today.
to. You don't know. But that's great. And the C10X is the preamp that goes with the M10X, which is the power amp. And what's interesting about this is there's a lot of reviews of this CD player and a lot of reviews of the amp, and there's almost no reviews of the C10X. And I don't know why. I wanted the C10X because I wanted a single box unit. I had a Pass XP32, which was 3 chassis, and it was too much. I mean, the whole thing was starting to really look like an audio showroom. I know it sounds like a joke because it still looks like an audio showroom, but it was too much of an audio showroom. So I wanted a single-piece unit. But here's what I love about this. Besides the fact that it sounds great, it's got tone controls. Ooh. And I am so happy that it has tone controls. You know why? Because I live in a damn apartment in New York City, and at night, I need tone controls, and they're well done. It's well executed. You can bypass them if you want. There's a loudness button. Oh my God, I haven't seen a loudness button since when? Since a receiver back, like 30 years ago. But it has an effective loudness button. So it means.
I just want to stop that. If you had a Darzio,
yes,
you know what they have? Better than a loudness button.
What?
You know what they have?
What?
Pleasure.
Is that what it?
They have a pleasure control.
It says pleasure.
Pleasure.
And does that bring up the bass a little bit?
It makes you feel happy.
So in other words.
So I want you to think about that.
Oh, can't wait to ask. I can't, because this is a family channel. I don't even want to go into what that could possibly mean.
Well, it's audio.
Okay. Does it charge by the hour? Is my only question. No. Okay. Anyway. I love the preamp. It's only got 3 inputs. This is the solid state version of their C1000, which is tubes. So I didn't want tubes. I love tubes, but I'm done. I'm done with tubes. I own tubes.
Okay.
I'm thoroughly over the neurosis of tubes.
Good for you.
That's it. And that's why I Pass stuff is about the closest that solid state will ever get to sounding like tubes, as far as I'm concerned. Pass is really beautiful. I really love it. It's very lush. But here's the deal with the Luxman stuff. Try to explain this to somebody. If Pass is an American car, a Luxman is a foreign-built, refined machine. So when you close a door on a Ford and you close a door on a Lexus, there's a sound to the Lexus. And when I play with this stuff, there's a refinement and a sound that is part of the aesthetic of most of American stuff. It's just boxes, a lot of power, but just boxes, not refinement. I love the refinement of Lexus. I love it. I actually love looking at it. I have not really loved looking at my hi-fi gear for years. I appreciate it, but I don't sit there and go, oh my God, it's great. I love the way this feels. The remotes work beautifully. I mean, they're solid, and they do exactly what they're supposed to do, and they have a weight to them, And over here, as we move over, this is a different story because none of this is hooked up to the stereo system. This is stuff I'm reviewing.
It's perfect.
This is the stuff I'm currently reviewing, right? And if you look at all the cables behind it, they're all They're all AudioQuest. It's either Dragons. A lot of it's Dragon stuff. Mostly interconnects and power cords. And the speaker cable is Wire World Gold Eclipse.
Okay.
And if you look at the jumper cables for the PS Audio,
Yes.
I took the ones that came out of it and I put on Wire World Reference Platinum jumpers. Because, you know why? Because I'm good friends of theirs. And they said, why don't you just take them and try them? And I went,
Take 'em and
great.
try 'em, yeah.
So they sent them to me. I don't even know how much they are. I'm sure they're expensive. It's great if you have the
You're
money.
making them feel bad.
I don't. So luckily for me, they sent it to me to review, and I have to send it back.
Nate, you were Mother Teresa in a previous life. You were a rock star, and you get to buy audio.
Yeah, but
at cost.
people understand how that works, right? People give you stuff because you're a rock star.
Right.
Like that, you go, huh, man, hey, take this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't need a guitar. People keep giving me them.
Right.
I don't need them. Well,
There's
you know,
people that need guitars. Give it to them.
well, and I sign them and I donate them to charities.
Okay.
That's what we do. Now, this
Right.
is a whole new thing. I'm reviewing all this TX
that's
stuff.
TX.
I'm reviewing all this TX stuff right now, and this is the streamer preamp. This is the power amplifier. This is the CD transport, and this is a digital clock. And here's what I found the most fascinating about this whole TX stuff. Besides the fact that it's very economical, each box is about $2,000. You just buy what you need. So let's just say you just want to stream. That's all you want to do is stream. Mm-hmm. You just buy this, the amplifier, and boom, speakers, and you're done. $4,000, and you got it done. Let's say you also listen to CD, so you buy the transport. And if you really want to upgrade, because you're starting to understand the neurosis of upgrade, you buy a digital clock. Now let's be honest about a digital clock. No one knows what the hell a digital clock is. I mean, I know what it is, and you know what it is, and digital clock is in all digital devices, but the idea of an outboard digital clock is an alien life form. Okay, it's most people go, what are you talking about? So the fact that they offer on this budget, a relative budget line of $2,000 a piece, a digital clock means that they assume
They know their audience.
that you are going to spend the money in upgrading by doing this. And by the way, if you really want to upgrade the system, you buy 2 amps, you turn them into monoblocks, right? So you can do your upgrades. Incredible. So they offer a lot of options in a reasonably priced package. And here's the beauty of it. That weighs 105 pounds, right? That weighs 105 pounds.
Yeah.
This weighs 10.
Yeah.
How easy is it to move this?
Yes.
And not that?
You know, you got to be practical.
So as we get older and our
Yeah.
lower backs start to give out,
Yeah.
this is practical audio.
Yeah. Wow.
So there you
I
go.
think that could be an ad right there.
So I love all these pieces. So I finished review. I sent the review to Michael, and it'll run
This is
analog,
tracking angle.
in tracking angle.
Okay. Well, they'll be looking.
You know, I go
My
on.
fans will be looking.
Yeah, so run tracking angle. So yeah, this is what blew me away at Exponent. Oh yes, did the big stuff blow me away at Exponent? Of course it did. You know, yeah, the stuff was astonishing.
Yeah.
But so what?
It's crazy.
It's
Crazy
kind of
money.
crazy. It's crazy.
It's when it's real. That's when it's astonishing.
This stuff blows. So I brought a bunch of friends over, producers and musicians, and I just said, let me play this. What do you think? And this is what the answer was. They said, this is about 15,000 all in. This is 150,000 all in. I go, is this 10 times better than this?
Don't do that.
And they
No.
go, it's better, but it ain't 10 times. I said, that's the whole point. The thing is, yes, I can appreciate all
The
this stuff.
multiplication thing never works.
It never works. But
Is a Ferrari 10
No.
times faster than a Corvette?
But-
No,
but-
it doesn't work that way.
But the
There's no
good news
math.
is you can have good quality, lower prices.
Yeah.
That's all.
This is
You don't
my
have to
beat.
get. You don't have to be crazy. Although this is certainly
Crazy.
fun. I mean, if you look at these Wire World cable.
Yeah, we.
I mean, look. Look. This Wire World is like I don't know, 15,000 for the pair.
Yes.
This Wire World is $700 for the
Okay.
pair.
Well, you know, normal people think $700 is expensive. But,
I
you
know.
I just have to point that out.
I do.
Not
understand.
everyone's a rock star. You have
I
to
do
understand.
appreciate that, and people who watch your channel.
Yes, thank you.
Do that as two things. They learn, and it's voyeurism.
Well, yeah.
So from voyeurism, I understand exactly how you feel. I feel your pain.
Okay, good.
I really do.
Good.
And this is why I kind of like love this stuff. So I think the TI people were like very excited. Then I got into it. But I got into it because it was just fun. It's fun to be able to just take a nap like this for my next divorce and just be able to walk this to another room.
No, there's no more divorces. You got to stop.
So I can just walk this to another room and not have to like carry that
You're
105
so
pound,
practical. Now we know the real reason why you like it.
the 500 pound behemoth.
Yeah.
So
All right.
But look, when I play live,
Yeah.
I use guitars that cost $399. I'm a very practical guy.
Really?
I don't take any of the expensive stuff with me. I take Les Pauls that sell $399 at
Is that
Guitar
because
Center.
you just might want to smash it just for
No,
old time's
because they're
sake or
great.
anything?
They work great,
Okay.
and you don't have to spend that kind of money to have a great guitar. That's maybe the point. You don't have to spend it.
No.
You don't. I will play my Epiphones on stage around the world and enjoy it. And guess what? If it's stolen, if my roadie has a fight with his girlfriend and decides to throw my guitar across the tarmac at an airport,
Yeah.
I'm not that upset about
There
it.
you go. You are practical.
Yeah. So.
This is what life has taught you.
Been
Life,
around long.
divorces, rock star fame, selling hi-fi.
Selling hi-fi, you've been through the mill like I have. It doesn't really matter anymore. I'm going to wind up with a Zenith
I
compact
think you're,
by the time
I think you're
it's
in a
all.
good place. No. This is it. This is the final resting
And
place. for you.
incidentally, I travel a lot. And I listen to when I'm on the road a Bose mini speaker.
No. I have
Yes.
to edit that out. That's just wrong.
I take it with me, and I use a AudioQuest Dragonfly into my phone, and I listen to high-res audio out of my Bose mini speaker, and that is what my stereo system is on. That's my
I'm
audio
going to
system.
cry. I'm going to cry.
What would you do?
I listened to nothing.
Are you
before
listening before
I
that?
would lower myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, JJ. This is great.
My pleasure. I hope that you learned nothing in this.
No, I learned a lot.
No.
I learned a
I hope
lot.
you
I
enjoyed
learned
this.
I want to be you. That's what I learned. Anyway, thanks, man. This is
Thank
great.
you. Thank you for coming all the way uptown.
All right. From Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We salvaged it and framed it.
That's beautiful. That's great. Great
Okay.
to do.